welcome back to Musings by Nikki. I'm here today with my Junk Journal Inspirations freebie for November. Now, let me just preface this video by saying it's November 2nd right now, and it was yesterday, November 1st, when I realized that it was November 1st, and it was freebie day, and I had not made a freebie because that's how October felt to me. I don't know. I've also been a little foggy brained, but yeah, so whoopsie doodles, we're a couple days late, but here we are. And last night, as I sat down to my computer to start creating, which I kind of already had the idea for this in my head, I think about it, you know, and usually work on it a week before the end of the month, but I already knew kind of what I wanted to do, so I just brought it into fruition yesterday. It is this lovely florals, but it's kind of a, it's not super pastel-y, it's a little bit more vivid, and I am absolutely in love with it, and actually kind of am maybe inspired to make a bigger kit or something out of this, because I am just totally vibing with these colors. I love it. So this is, as with every month, we get a collage page, and this is the collage page. There's some vintage papers behind it, and then there are just a bunch of really gorgeous flowers on top, and then we get a sheet of ephemera pieces. So we've got some you know, bingo card or library cards tag, a little bit bigger stuff. Then we've got some fussy cut pieces, a little corner pocket, a key plate, lock plate, and a key, and a little metal embroidered brooch, and then a couple of little bits of script cut from some things. So that is what our thing is. No template this month, just because I've kind of come to the end of the templates. Unless there is something that you guys definitely like really want a template for, I could certainly see if I can, you know, make that happen. Otherwise, you know, if you're interested in all of the templates and all of the monthly freebies, they are all in the Junk Journal Inspirations group. So if you go there, there is a short video right at the top telling you exactly how to download them. They are now all as PDFs as well, so you can get them as JPEGs or PDFs. All the templates, all the everything is there. So let's go ahead and create. So I've got my two sheets. This is now, these are printed onto cardstock, so you can see bright white and ivory cardstock. There's the difference in papers, right? So bright white, ivory cardstock, and there's the difference in the print. I actually prefer it on this. I think it makes the colors maybe a little more, I don't know, vibrant in a different way though. I don't know, whatever. So I've got a couple pieces of the collage just printed full bleed onto ivory cardstock, because who knows what we want to do with it. And then I've gone ahead and printed out the ephemera onto ivory cardstock, and then I've cut around it. I haven't inked it or anything yet. And I have got my Seasons and Ideas book, and you can see on front here, I went ahead and put all of my templates in this bag because they were my idea of storing them in here. That just was not working very well. So yeah, so if you're interested in any of these lovely freebies, these were all made with the freebies and all the templates and all the things. There's beautiful purpley August. Here's travel September. Here's autumn October. And here we are for November. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, and that's the end of this quarter then. So we've got a full two full pages, a little half page, and a tuck corner pocket with some cool coffee staining. All right. So right off the bat, I know that's where I wrote October, so I think I'm going to write November on my little half page. Or maybe down this edge. That would be kind of cool. I don't think I've done that yet. So let's move my templates over here and my tie. And let's just get to decorating. I I'm working on a floral book right now on my desk. So actually I have a lot of fodder for decoration. I kind of just want to do a tear. So a tear, maybe we could do tear on both sides. Let's try that. This book, in case you're new to this whole thing that I'm doing right now, this book that I have made is kind of where I am, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna rip on both sides. Okay, but I need a straight edge, so I'm gonna rip off that side and rip off this side. This idea is where this book is just where I am doing all of my freebies. Every month I come and make a spread with you guys. And I had all my templates in it as well, but that was a bit much because this book, I didn't take into account when I was making it how absolutely bulky it was going to get. I kind of like that. All right, let's ink. So I hope you guys are doing well. I was tempted, kind of as I was thinking about November, to, you know, go with another. Can't do Thanksgiving because not all of you all celebrate Thanksgiving. That's definitely an American thing. Well, Canadians do too, but different timing. And we already did fall last month, which was fine. October is kind of my fall month anyway. Last night, as I was designing this lovely floral stuff, it started to snow here. Actually, I think I need to cut off the bottoms there. It started to snow, which was lovely. I get enchanted by our first snow. Just love it. And it did not disappoint. It was quiet and peaceful and lovely. But it was definitely snowing as I was making these bright, lovely florals. But then it kind of made me think, well, it's snowing here. It is not snowing across all of even America for sure. Oops. And it's definitely not snowing across the entire world. So some of you are in the midst of going into your summers. But next month will definitely be, I mean, it's December. It's got to be something fun and Christmassy. Christmas is a big deal in our house. One of our absolute favorites. Lizzie, my nearly 18-year-old. You guys, she turns 18 on the 22nd of this month. Oh, slow down world. Lizzie's favorite season of all times is Christmas. So we've been listening to Christmas music. What is your guys' opinion on that? When do you start? My glue is pluggy or something here. I'm having to squeeze really hard. What's your opinion on Christmas music? When do you start listening to it? Do you listen all year long? My brother listens to Christmas music all year long, apparently. Lizzie will too. Sometimes it'll be, you know, June or July and she's playing Christmas music. I like how that looks. I like that. And I can journal like in the middle. Also, I have some fussy cut, or not fussy cut, I have some die cuts out because of the book I'm working on. Ooh, I like that too. But first I gotta see if I can, oh, can you hear the tractors? They're still finishing up road construction around here. I thought we were nearly done. We're still just finishing up. Ugh. I can't wait. Although now there's snow, which I imagine makes everything more difficult. But anyway, what's your opinion on Christmas music? I'm curious to know. I love hearing people have strong opinions on like when it's okay to start and when it's not okay to listen to it yet. And for me, it pretty much goes with like the first snowfall. That's my deal. Once we've had our first snowfall, then it's like I lit all of my candles in here last night, and I was like, yep, it's Christmas music time. Okay, let's close that up. So I really like that. I think that's pretty. Next page. Make sure that's not got any. I'm not gonna glue my pages together. So we've got some bigger cards. We've got our little bits here, our little sayings, a couple little circles, and then, oh yeah, we've got our little corner pocket, a tag, a bingo card. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Do I want to put this pocket down here? I kind of like this pocket. I'm going to ink as I decide. Oh. Or do I want it? Oh, it's kind of cute on the small pocket. But I want, oh no, I'm going to write November on there, right? Is that what I decided? Yeah, I think I'll do that. So maybe I'll put this little pocket here. That's kind of cute. But I think I'm going to put some, come here, some book page behind it. Let's put some book page, just because I'm feeling the book page today. Let's see. It's been fun seeing all of you guys in the group. If you guys aren't part of the Facebook group, I know I say this every month, but it's super fun. There are some really beautiful things that happen. I got to cut this edge off where I tore it out. It's just going into the corner there of the book, and it's going to be too much dimension. There are just, I get inspired over there all the time. I just love watching what you guys are making. But if you're not a member, you should certainly consider it. And if you guys aren't members of the Facebook group, or you don't do Facebook, let me know what you would think of this. I was talking with somebody else who's not a Facebook user, and they were saying, oh, you know, I'd love to have the digitals and the templates and stuff, but I don't do Facebook. So there was a thought that I could offer them as just kind of like a kit, maybe a 6-month kit or something, on my Etsy shop for just like a super cheap, you know, couple bucks or something. So that people who weren't Facebook users could get them. So also comment on that in the comment section below if that's something that you guys would be interested in if you are not Facebook users. Is that pushing down? Or does it keep popping up? Or is it an optical illusion? Okay, well, it's definitely, oh, I just definitely glued. This is the problem with this paper being the same color as the paper right behind it. I just glued to the top there. That's okay that that paper sticks over, but now there's there. Okay. What should we put in there? Should we put a little card in there? And then once this book is finished, which will be, I started doing the freebies in March. Let's see, what do we want here? One page I usually leave open to decorate. We could make a big tag to go in there. Or we could just fold this and make a, let's do that. I kind of like the ripped edges for that reason. When it's done, when I'm done with this book, I will be using it to like journal in. I'm not a huge like daily journaler. I do Bible journaling more. But I kind of have really wanted to try doing like a glue book. Oh, this is gonna have to be cut down though to fit into that pocket. Let's make sure that works before I keep inking. Yeah. So, because, tell me, do you guys, do you do TikTok? I do TikTok only because I have teenager girls in my house and they love the TikTok. And so now I have become not an addict. However, there are some really awesome like junk journal artists in there doing these layouts that are just so stinking satisfying to watch. And it's kind of just like a version of like junk journaling, glue book, art journaling kind of, you know, and I love watching them. It's very relaxing, especially, you know, and satisfying because this is our craft of choice, my main craft of choice, although I do lots of other things too. But yeah, so I kind of am addicted to the TikTok. I kind of want to put it in this way where the rips show. I like that. And then that's going to say November, which I do last. And this will be just a place to pull out and write in. Yeah, I like it that way with the rips showing. Okay, we've got that. Something on back, potentially. We've got these 2 pages. We could make the, let's ink it while I'm thinking about it. Make this into like a corner tuck. Or we can make a multi-layered pocket with some of the floral paper. Close that up there. A corner tuck. And maybe like a layered pocket with some floral, book page floral. We could do that. Or should I save that for the back here where there's maybe a little more space? Let's do that. We'll do that back there. We'll put this, I'm going to put this as a tuck spot, so let's do that. But I think I might put some book page up the edge of it too. Tear off the put the book page up the edge here. And actually only glue it to the page I'm working on this time, right? Not the page behind it as well. And I think I'm gonna just cut off that edge. Well, I don't know, I kind of like the rough edge. It's got just that little bit of a tear from where I tore it out of the book. I could go like that. Yeah, I like the way that the layered up text, and we'll just zhuzh it with some ink. Oh, it looks so pretty out there with the snow. The snow isn't gonna last. It's just here for a few days because this weekend it's supposed to be 50 again, which snow cannot survive 50. This snow, honestly, because our ground isn't even like thoroughly frozen yet, this snow couldn't even survive a sunny day. Luckily, it's kind of gray today, so I can at least sort of enjoy it. This is often, you guys, what I do, just in case you're wondering why I'm applying two kinds of glue. I'll often put like the glue stick in the middle, but then I'll make sure that that's just to push it down, but then I'll make sure it actually stays put by putting some of my art glitter glue around the edges. Plus, it's a way to conserve on my art glitter glue because I was having a hard time finding it, but now I found an Amazon seller that actually had some in stock. So thank you to people who reached out and said, here's where I get mine. This stuff, you don't realize like how much you take for granted a good glue until all of a sudden you can't find it. That was making me a little panicky. I've tried lots of other glues, and I know everybody has their opinions on glues, but I'm telling you, my art glitter glue is my go-to for show. And I just take for granted that it's always available. But it's not always available. There, I like how that looks. And then what was I going to do over here? Maybe just decorate with some of the fussy cut stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put, we've got the little lock, whoops, and the key. The key could go through the lock, or the key could be down here, which I kind of like that idea. And then maybe the flower by it. Yeah, I like that. What did I just do with that orchid? Oh, it's getting lost in the midst of all of the pretty flowers. I just love these colors. I love, love, love the colors of these flowers. And so as I was working on it last night, I had to stop myself from going on and working on a full kit. Also mostly because I was really enjoying watching the snowfall with my candles and my crochet. Once it starts snowing, I want to knit and crochet everything. We have a up here where I live, we have a local greenhouse that has like a Christmas market. So the local greenhouses open during the summer and then close, and then they have a short little fall season where they, you know, pumpkins and mums and stuff, and then they close again. And then this one in a neighboring town opens again. Ooh, I like this so far. Oh, I forgot about that side. In one of the neighboring towns opens up and does a Christmas run where they have like wreaths and things like that. But they also have a little craft shop, like a gift shop that's local artisans. And so I decided that I was going to put some stuff in there, and I've been making rope baskets, and I've also been crocheting rope baskets like this. Look at this handy little ink holder that I made myself because I was so sick of this thing rolling all over my desk, and it doesn't stand up with these new pads on, but it stands in this little bucket, which is then kept neatly with my lid to my glue or the ink, because I often take the cover off my ink and throw it somewhere, and then I have no idea where it is on my desk. Yep, I do that. Okay, this side, and we're gonna make a pocket on that back side, and there. Probably a little bit more fussy cut there. Maybe let's do, oh, here, look at this. I've got some lined paper we can put in the middle of a page of this. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna, should I try to tear it to size? That sounds dangerous. That might be scary if I try to tear it to size. I don't know. Let's just go for it. Let's just do it. And if it's really bad, I can just tear it down some more. Okay. Here's that side. So I've been making rope baskets and crocheted baskets. This part's sticking out a little too far. To go into the Christmas boutique. Okay, now I just need to take a little off the top and a little off the bottom. I think that should work. It's a little over on the edge here. The camera decided it was ready for a coffee break apparently, but it didn't ask first. It just shut off. Who knows why? Not me. Okay, this is turning into quite the little specialty ripping escapade here. Okay, let's ink. So look at there. I can just set my little cover of my ink. You can kind of see it on screen. And now I don't ever have to go searching for it or my ink dauber. They're just right there together. It's pretty slick. I had a little bit of leftover rope after finishing a bowl, and I was like, I wonder if I could make myself an ink thingy. And I did, and I am quite chuffed, as my Brit friends like to say. I'm quite chuffed. All right, now I've got to rip a piece of this to fit on there. Oh, I don't want this edge either. All right. Let's put this thicker end, and then I will like rip there. Yeah. Can't wait to see what you guys do with this kit. It's always one of my favorite things to see when you all post in the group what you've done with it. I love seeing that. It makes me very happy. That also makes me quite chuffed. Stick down the middle. And glue around the edge. Ooh, maybe another one of the die cuts on the edge of this, huh? Let's see, what do I got over here? What do I have? Ooh, I have this pretty yellow flower. That's pretty. Oh, it's got a few little... It's got a few little pieces. This is the... I think that is probably the reason, the number one reason why I don't use more. I have my die cut machine, my Big Shot, and then I've got, you know, like plenty of lovely dies, but I get so annoyed by all the little tiny pieces you have to poke out of some of these dies, and then it just makes the biggest little confetti mess, and then I get annoyed with that. So I think that's why I don't break it out more often. But what I should do is just like sit down and make the mess and just die cut a ton ahead of time. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Cause see, look I love how that looks. And I would totally do more of that, but I just get so annoyed with all the mess it makes. Okay. So we're gonna glue this thing down too the same way. And my glue's all chunky. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna put some glue around the edges. All right. So, like I was saying, I think if I just like dedicated an afternoon to die cutting and just made the huge mess and then only just had to clean it up the one time, maybe that would encourage me to do it a little bit more or use them a little bit more. Is that what you guys do? Or do you literally pull it out every time you want to make some dies? I don't have to pull it out. It's out on the counter over there. I just, you know, whatever. I don't like making the huge mess. Okay, now November goes there and like a pocket or something back here. And a few fussy cuts here. Let's put a circle in this little word. There's a date, May 29th, 1896. So that's gonna go up in this corner. And then we'll use the rest of the fussy cuts maybe on the back or where I'm gonna write November or something. Okay, and my little date. Okay, now let's work on, I love that flower there. Let's work on this back page. So, maybe we'll make like a corner tuck and I'll put book page behind it. Like that. And then I'll put some book page right here. There's a lot of script. I've got to cut this up a little ways to get to the script. Okay, let's do this. Let's do some inking here. And then some inking along the rough edge and the bottom edge, because I think we will tear. Okay, I'm gonna glue this on as a pocket first. Then I will make my next decision. Okay, so now that is on there as a pocket. Now, do I want to glue this on like this and have it be a top load? Maybe I'll do that. But this edge has got to get trimmed up a little because it's just slightly too wide for that page. Yeah. All right, and then let's ink this too. I'm gonna go zip across here with my sewing machine quick. I decided to add some lovely sari that I had out on my desk at the same time. Just, you know, to make it even prettier. And then we're gonna glue this down as a big giant pocket. There we go. And then we've got our two larger pieces, which of course, you know, are going to get lost back here. That will get lost. I'm going to ink. Okay, so maybe do we trade this out and put that there? We can put these back here. Oh, I kind of like the tag here. I kind of like it. Yeah, I like that better. And then, you know, there's room for something big back there. I don't always fill up everything. But yeah, okay, so then I've got my little bit of fussy cuts left. So, I could put one down here. Oh, let's put "You'll Have Fun" up at the top of that page. Hopefully whatever I decide to write about there is about having fun. Hopefully November of next year I'm having fun. And then we've got the word amity, which is such a lovely word. Maybe that goes on the flip out here, or on our little, it's not a flip out, it's not a flip out. It's a little folder, I guess. Oh, we could put the other circle down there. That's my husband texting me. He's asking me about what the name of the restaurant is, something or other. Doesn't he know clearly that I'm super busy right now? Yeah, I'll put that there. And then we just have to find a place for the orchids, the little fussy cut orchids. I could have put them behind that key, but now they would go in front of the key, and they can't go in front of the key. All right, that was my husband calling. Had to stop and chat about what's the name of the place that he's ordering lunch from, which is funny because I've just decided I'm going to stick the orchids up here, guys. The cafe. We always just call it the cafe, but it actually has a name if you want to look up their menu. That's where Lizzie works. Okay. Okay. Now, literally all that's left is to write the name of the month. Hold on while I get this chunk of glue. Okay. Now, let's see. I've got my one marker and my fountain pens. All right, let's do it. All right, so there is our spread. We've got some journal space down the middle. I love that page. I'm going to do that in journals. Well, this is a journal. We've got our little tuck spot, corner pocket there, and a tuck spot there, and some writing space back there, but also right here, right there. And we've got our double pocket here, which of course only has stuff in the front pocket because it would be too big and fall in the back pocket, but that's okay. There's space then for me to put other stuff in there. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you go to the Facebook group and check it out. And check out all the freebies and templates and stuff. And like I said, if you are not a part of the Facebook group and are still interested in the freebies and stuff, let me know if that is something you'd be interested in. And until I see you guys next time, take care, stay safe, have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, or maybe middle of the night, whatever time it is on whatever side of this planet of ours that we all live on and share. And until I see you next time, I hope that you're happy and healthy, and I hope that you're safe and able to do something crafty today. And I will see you later. Take care, and God bless you. Bye, guys.